What's up guys, this is Abby from Combat Culture, and today we are going to dive into the world of Japanese kickboxing. Let's go! So when it comes to the history of kickboxing in Japan, two names often come up who are credited as the pioneers that played a significant role in shaping and popularizing kickboxing in Japan during its formative years. And that's Tatsuo Yamada and Osamu Noguchi. So although kickboxing shared their roots with karate, it really diverges its focus on full contact competition and practical application. Whereas traditional karate emphasizes more on form, technique, and katas, kickboxing prioritizes live sparring, ring craft, and the ability to deliver and defend against strikes when under pressure. So one of the big historical events that led to the creation of kickboxing in Japan was when three karate practitioners went to Thailand and faced off against three Muay Thai fighters in Lumpini Stadium, and this was in 1964. And these matches sparked a lot of interest and debate amongst the martial arts community, which led to further experimentation with blending striking techniques from different martial arts. The karate practitioners would end up winning 2 out of the 3 fights. It's interesting to note that the one Japanese fighter who lost was Kenji Kurosaki. He would later go on to open up Majuro Gym in Japan. Now, one of his students, Jan Plaas, would play a big role in spreading kickboxing in the Netherlands, even opening up a Majuro Gym in Amsterdam, which is still open today. So when it came to the rule set early on, kickboxing rules really was a blend of Muay Thai and karate, allowing for punches, knees, kicks, and elbows, but also other techniques such as throws and headbutts to distinguish it from Muay Thai. The intention of the regulations was to create an engaging and dynamic sport, but also at the same time preserve the essence of traditional martial arts. But over time, safety concerns prompted the revision of the rule set, so things that were once allowed like headbutts and throws because of the combat intensity were no longer allowed due to the safety concerns for the competitors. But these were all good signs because these adjustments reflected the sport's commitment to the welfare of the athletes and its evolution into more of a refined and regulated discipline. Today, kickboxing rules adhere to strict guidelines established by governing bodies like International Kickboxing Federation, also known as IKF, and the World Kickboxing Association, WKA. The regulations govern everything from permitted strikes and prohibited techniques to the scoring criteria and the equipment standard, ensuring consistency and fairness across competitions worldwide. So kickboxing techniques draw from a diverse array of martial art with deep roots in Japanese full contact karate and Muay Thai. The earliest practitioners adapted and refined these techniques to suit the demands of competitive kickboxing, blending the power and precision of karate strikes with the versatility and fluidity of Muay Thai. So the Japanese kickboxing style is often characterized by its emphasis on speed, agility, and explosive combinations. Fighters typically employ a blend of evasive footwork, rapid-fire punches, and lightning-fast kicks to overwhelm their opponent in fast-paced matches. And because of that, defense is equally as important, with fighters training how to block, parry, and counter with precision timing and reflexes. Because of the high intensity of kickboxing matches, kickboxers will typically require a really disciplined regimen when it comes to their training. That includes cardiovascular conditioning, strength training, and technical skill development. Fighters typically engage in high-intensity sparring, pad work, and bag drills to hone their striking and simulate demands of real competition. So some of the notable names of kickboxing during its early years would include Tadashi Nakamura, Akio Fujihara, and Tadashi Sawamura. And it was their fighting spirit that really helped elevate kickboxing to new heights of popularity and professionalism. And another notable name during that time was Toshio Fujiwara. He was a student of Kenji Kurosaki. He'd also go on to be the first non-Thai to win a stadium title at Rajadamnern. So when it comes to the modern era, there's no name that is more synonymous with kickboxing in Japan than Masato. And it was his explosive striking and just ruthless aggression that made him a household name in Japan. And he's a superstar that really transcended beyond kickboxing. So other names in the modern era would include Yoshihiro Sato, Satoshi Kobayashi, Tenshin Nasukawa, and Takeru Sagawa, all who have gained international acclaim and continue to carry the banner of Japanese kickboxing. And we really can't talk about Japanese kickboxing without talking about K1 kickboxing and the K1 Ruleset. So K1 kickboxing emerged during the early 1900s when Japanese kickboxing had fallen in popularity from the 70s and 80s. So while K1 kickboxing incorporated elements of Japanese kickboxing, it also drew influence from other martial arts such as Muay Thai, karate, and boxing, just to name a few. And as a result of that, K1 kickboxing became a melting pot of martial art disciplines, showcasing a diverse range of striking technique and fighting styles to see which one reigns supreme. And for me, it was through K1 that I was really introduced to kickboxing, way before I knew anything about Muay Thai. And along with the K1 kickboxing came the K1 rules, which to ensure a fair and competitive landscape for all of the martial arts involved, took out elements that a lot of martial arts didn't have, namely elbows and clinching. And it's because of the popularity of the K1 promotion in the 90s and the early 2000s that a lot of kickboxing promotions today still honor the original K1 rule set. And we'll be sure to work on a separate video for the K1 promotion because of its long history and its impact on kickboxing and combat sports in general. And other promotions that have showcased Japanese kickboxing would include Rise, Risen, Glory, and One Championship, just to name a few. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. I know that we barely scratched the surface on Japanese kickboxing, but I thought it was important to shed some light on Japanese kickboxing due to its history and rivalry with Muay Thai, and due to that rivalry really helped both sports evolve into what it is today. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please do us a solid and hit the like and subscribe button. We'll be coming out with more videos in the next upcoming weeks. Until then, keep training, stay safe, and be healthy. We'll see you guys in the next one.